out, cut the family tree and had a branch out. Look, I remember being in the kitchen, had to like a bad child. Whoa. Always acting for like a full court, they going back and forth with the team. Those my from the start, I put that on my heart. I swear I wear it on my sleeve. Know my is the realest, really cut different. So I think it's in the genes. Yeah, it's really all or nothing. Quit it with the bluffing, really nothing. I be counting so much that my hands tired. Never scared of high stakes like a vampire. I be like a campfire. No, I'm not in the my hands tied. I'm that guy. You be saving them with a flash drive. Time. Put that pen to that pad like a stand. I be counting so much that my empire. I be like a campfire. No, I'm not in the my hands tied. I'm that guy. You be saving them with a flash drive. Tell them I ain't wasting no time. Put that pen to that pad like a stand.
Look, I got a lot of chickens. Always had a pot to mama job was tripping. Pops was on a proper mission. Now I got some distance. Really hard top, no drop edition. That do labor, cooking, mop the kitchen. Couple mansions, 4-car garage and all foreign.
Como que vai chamar esse jogador, não?
And I ain't looking porn. Hooping met them all while touring. Been on top for a minute. Now I got birds be loving the kid. They got my name on the ribbon. I'm in the Aston's. I was demanding the civic. I'm demanding attention, but I got humble intention. They think I'm quiet, I'm not. Your girl supplying up. Oops, told you that I was the homie. I got my own. I'm really popping. I know they mad, but they can't stop it. I'm in my bag.
I just copped the phone, got it blacked out. Yeah, look at what I did to it. I just hit blew a couple bands. Yeah, look at what I did to it. Can't take it with me where I'm going. Might as well blow it. Look at what I did to it. I just put the phone, put the in the life. Yeah, look at what I did to it. I got it rolling though. I got the pull up in foreign though. I know she going though. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna hit the throttle. I'm gonna like she a model. Make her feel like she just hit the lotto. Big cash, quick, fast. Pass. Jet lag. All no flops. Get back. Then I'm out here, pass it off like it's a rally. Yeah. I mean relay 150 on the freeway. Yeah. You the type to hit me up on the like where my girl at? Where they too clean for the laundry mat, starter pack. I'm the quarterback. A fresh, all of that. For real. I just copped the phone, got it blacked out. Yeah, look at what I did to it. I just hit blew a couple bands. Yeah, look at what I did to it. Can't take it with me where I'm going. Might as well blow it. Look at what I did to it. I just put the phone, put the in the life. Yeah, look at what I did to it. For real. I got it rolling though. I got the pull up in foreign though. I know she going though. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
know they hate me bad. Call me again, so I know you're still mad. I get my ego stuck on drama, I don't mean to be the villain, but I'd rather you be than just indifferent with your feelings. I know my issues are the problem, I miss you every morning. These memories alive in every picture of you.
The feeling overcomes me fast. Freedom how long this world will last. Looking at a photograph, looking at a photograph. Thinking about the times we had. Memories shatter like their glass. Looking at a photograph, looking at a photograph.
Yeah. She told me that she want me back. She told me that she miss our past. Hail Mary, throw me out like mad. Hail Mary, I'll be praying off like a pass. Little boys growing up with no daddies like. Little boy running out the track, I'll be faster. Photograph posted on my wall, baby. All my feelings out up on the floor, now they staggered.
The feeling overcomes me fast. Freedom how long this world will last. Looking at a photograph, looking at a photograph. Thinking about the times we had. Memories shatter like their glass. Looking at a photograph, looking at a photograph. Feeling overcomes me fast. Afraid of how long this warmth will last. Looking at a photograph, looking at a photograph. Thinking about the times we had. Memories shatter like glass. Looking at a photograph, looking at a photograph. Feeling overcomes me fast. Freedom how long this war. A photograph, looking at a photograph. Thinking about the times we had. Memories shatter like their glass. Looking at a photograph, looking at a photograph.
Just touchdown.
Yeah.
Coming for the bag and it's mine on sight. They ain't hear me last year, now they
Yeah.
got time. Just touchdown.
Yeah, aiming for perfection, then met the quota. Said I got the juice and my cup runneth over. I am not a rapper waiting for a blow up. Type to win a Grammy, but don't never show up. Far as what I'm doing, got a lot more in the way. Let the song cry, but it's a lot that I don't say. So much is at stake, I need a lot more on my plate. Get or you get got, the only option where I stay. Yeah, I see them plotting, but I'm safe. I don't post too much, can't let no op know on my place. Gotta keep my distance if you toxic to my space. I came off the block and now I'm popping out the States. Yeah. They run a beast out me. Somebody please stop me. It's just me dropping. They just eavesdropping. I don't need nothing. Why you mean mugging? They don't mean nothing. Yeah, just touchdown, alright. Coming for the bag and it's mine on sight. They ain't hear me last year, now they got time. Just touchdown, tell them. Hit my line, it's that time. This ain't sound, it's a vibe. We was down, we survived. Peep us now, we are right. I put pressure on these rappers doing numbers, don't I? Drop an album, then I ghost a couple summers, don't I? Got it looking mighty easy for a come up, don't I? Dream so big that my ideas are hard to stomach, don't I? Yeah. Got it jumping 10 years later, don't I? Execute so well, I bet they think I made it, don't I? I do me so well, it's hard to imitate it, don't I? Talking to myself like all the greats is crazy, don't I? Yeah, I guess I really get right to it, don't I? Keep a smile like we was never going through it, don't I? Circle tight like I got no room for improvement, don't I? Navigate from we was stuck to this a movement, don't I? Yeah. They run a beast out me. Somebody please stop me. It's just me dropping. They just eavesdropping. I don't need nothing. You mean mugging, that don't mean nothing. Just touchdown, alright. Coming for the bag and it's mine on sight. They ain't hear me last year, now they got time. Just touchdown, tell them. Hit my line, it's that time. This ain't sound, it's a vibe. We was down, we survived. Peep us now, we all right. Just touchdown, alright. Coming for the bag. They ain't hear me last year, touchdown. Tell them, hit my line. It's that time. This ain't sound, it's a vibe. We was down, we survived. Peep us now, we are right.
I'ma ride that red eye like a stack that money till I can't no more. We be how long would it be until this bang gon' go? Straight from the bottom, blow a bag on my bros. Oh yeah, yeah. Just 100,000, say less, I paid it. Got plenty money, but I had to jump up on my bag. I say down, I let it shorty. You, they be talking, did he rap you? I jump it down, I send my brothers for the slap you. And every around me for the for you. Who you judging? I come up straight from the gutter. Will struggle me back my life, nothing. I want my knee back, but I'm caught up with the I'ma ride that red eye. Stack that money till I can't no more. We be how long would it be until this bang gon' go? Straight from the bottom, blow a bag on my bros. Oh yeah, yeah. Just put 100,000, say less, I paid it. Got plenty money, but I had to jump up on my bag. Got plenty money, but then off where I reside. But I fly miles across this town to see you smiling. She be fans of like be alone, she don't like that. I took heat to your letters, I was with no sailing. I ain't wanna be no ever with you. From the bottom all the way back to my section. Every day, yeah, we be stepping. Chasing the one that I be through. Caught up with money like this dream. Down, let me like I be stunned. I miss big like my granny. We still about my digging, but ain't something for gold. I know I'm looking for something. I'ma ride that red eye. Like a stack that money till I can't no more. We be how long would it be until this bang gon' go? Straight from the bottom, blow a bag on my bros. Oh yeah, yeah. Just put 100,000, say less, I paid it. Got plenty money, but I had to jump up on my bag.
Hey, UD,
What's good, my boy?
Mr. 305,
Yes, sir.
Wade County.
16 years later,
We done made history.
blue rings on our fingers, pockets getting fatter. We getting greater.
I'm the son of a saint, still considered a sinner. 3 rings on his finger, yeah, that boy was a winner. Never known as a singer, but this might be a single. Always bet on your homies, then go batter. Ball is my passion. Check the stats if they asking. Shorty checking my page. She followed my fashion. My life is a film, and Gab's the lead. She's so precious to me as the air that I breathe. Time to fuel up the jet. D-Way jersey to drip. Lamborghinis to match. Got 3 G's on the strip. These haters beneath us as I'm lacing my sneakers. Season 16, Lamborghinis and Nemas.
I'm shooting my shot, every car that I cop, every record I break, every rock in my watch, every step that I take, still won't stop no mistakes. I'm talking major league, never minimum wage. So proud to be the descendant of a motorcade, several Mercedes, so get out my way. Tangerine, still in my slippers, still shed a tear for all my homies, black boy in the gates. Let's find a masseuse, then inspire the youth. If it's best for the then let's call it a truce. My chains get tangled, these be hateful. My mama's still praying, so really I'm grateful.
I'm still here, looking through the window, watching the days go by, watching the sunrise. Why don't you try? Aha, aha, aha. I'm still here, looking through the window, watching the days go by, watching the sunrise. Why don't you try? Aha, 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 aha.
I promised to pray for a positive fate. Had the world in your palms, but he shed a tear in the. Then they Mom just sat in the days. The models be nice. We call it run and shoot. Any problems tonight? Like Boris Becker, I want 200 checkers. So if they want to slow our records, it just won't affect us. Take my boys to Mecca. On my blessing. With my dogs, you could. They try to give me. I bet I get to heaven. I stay away from. I'm such a gifted. I'm seated on the floor. She can see the loafers. Showing love to the season ticket holders. Showing love to the season ticket holders. Showing love to the season ticket holders.
We do this for the city, you.
The whole city.
I'm still here, looking through the window, watching the days go by. The sunrise, why don't you try? I'm still here, looking through the window, watching the days go by.
Man, how does it feel?
Watching the sunrise, why don't
How does
you
it
try?
feel?
Feel great, baby. I knew the South Beach until I got an NBA. I just want you to know that, my boy.
Hey, listen, we put on for the city 16 years, 5 finals, 3 rings. We put those trophies over our head. We put on for the. Man, let me calm down, man.
Don't calm
I'll say
down,
something
man.
up in this
That's my
booth.
ride out.
I'll say something up in this booth that
Mr. 305, do what you do.
got my own county. Listen, the love in this city has been crazy, man. I appreciate it, dog. Thanks for giving my own county.
Totally, man, you got the beach. I got to cross that bridge.
Welcome to NBA 2K21. Thanks for tuning into this contest featuring my player. This is an interesting build, so let's see what it's got. Our game tonight featuring the Miami Heat as they go up against the With our analysts Tim Swartz and Brian Benefatemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're ready to check out a My Player build. What should we look for in this one?
We know about individual skills and where many points a player is scoring. For me tonight, how much of a team player they are. That is something out during games.
Absolutely, Tim. I want to see how this on an NBA team. Outside of the superstars, you need to find ways to make an NBA roster by other and how well you can play. That's what interests me.
Here to see what you can do on this loaded Lakers team.
Yeah, and it's crazy coming in here as a wing player. I mean, you look over, you've got LeBron James on your side. And you know the King loves high IQ offensive players, so working on your awareness would probably be a good idea.
Well, this is an MP build with all eyes on you guys, because the Lakers with LeBron and Anthony Davis want to win now. So get ready to potentially play in finals games for years to come.
Now here's a great D that time from Drummond. Himself wide open, drills it.
If you're the guy who has to guard him, it's never going to be an easy night for you.
To the inside, here's Robinson. Andre Drummond with some nice defense.
That's 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to get into the flow offensively.
Had to take.
No question. The decision was good, just didn't.
Now, Depot. Rebounded by James. Pass to my player. Just 5 to shoot. The three-pointer. First quarter ball, almost 2.5. Half minutes in. Oladipo on the wing. He's covered by James. And the shot goes in.
Uses good strength and body control to finish plays around the rim. Butler is a force inside.
All right, so with any new player on a team, you look at his skill set, the stats, and the a lot of the expectations for performance. But how much can one rely on that to tell them how a player will function?
Well, Blake, this is what I put on my but ultimately, you need to see how he plays in person.
Play multiple games. Try various sets, various plays. Play with the lineups where a new piece can fit.
Outside James. And the Lakers get it back. And he gets it to go.
If there's a better rebounder in this league than Andre Drummond, I'd like to know about him. His work on the offensive glass is huge for them.
Miami calls timeout.
Son ain't go to college.
Yo, microphone check 1, 2. What is this? The 5 foot with the roughneck business. I float like gravity. Never had a cavity. Got more rhymes than the one that's got family. No need to sweat Arsenio to gain some type of fame. No shame in my game, cause I always be the same. Styles upon styles is what I have. You wanted just to fight for, but you still don't know the half. I sport New Balance sneakers to avoid a narrow path. Messing around with this to catch the size of the. I never have stuff, cause I'm not a half stepper. Drink a lot of soda, so they call me Dr. Pepper. Refuse to compete with competition.
cake, not the best, not the worst, and occasionally I point across, so bust the floors as I go in between the grit and the dirt. Listen, since I do work as a crack the monotone, chilling up the jazz, so all the best of the pack, but they can't do that. I know I be the man if I told him the blank or
Juke, do you have a second? Your last college game, you just scored a career high 36 points in a losing effort against what everyone has been saying is
the team of the century. It's got to be bittersweet. No one gave you a chance, and
I'm gon' let it shine. This love light of mine. I'm gon' let it shine. Let it shine. Like, living and grinding, hustling and hey.
Microphone check, 1, 2, what is this? The 5 foot with the roughneck business. I float like gravity, never had a cavity. Got more rhymes than the one that's got family. No need to sweat Arsenio to gain some type of fame. No shame in my game, cause I always be the same. Styles upon styles upon styles is what I have. You wanna just to fight for, but you still don't know the half. I sport New Balance sneakers to avoid a narrow path. Messing around with this to catch the size of the I never have stuff, cause I'm not a half stepper. Drink a lot of soda, so they call me Dr. Pepper. Refuse to compete with competition. Your name is special, so won't you suckle with the mission? I never walk the street, think it's all about me. Even though deep in my heart, it really could be. I just try my best to like go all out. Some might even say you're shorty black, you're bugging out.
Zulu Nation, mother's last creation. My right on the 2-inch tape, the abstract poet incognito runs the cake, not the best, not the worst, and occasionally to get my point across, so bust the floors in between the grit and the dirt. Listen to the mission, listen, since I do work as a crack the mon. Try to do me or the best of the pack, but they can't do that course abstract, original. You can't get your own, and that's pitiful. I know I be the man if I told him the blank or
Juke, do you have a second? Your last college game, you just scored a career high 36 points in a losing effort against what everyone has been saying is
the team of the century. It's got to be bittersweet. No one gave you a chance, and you almost pulled off the upset of all time.
I'm gon' let it shine. This love light of mine. I'm gon' let it shine. This love light of mine. I'm gon' let it shine, let it shine. Like, living and grinding, hustling and hey. Let's get the money, the bands, the racks, the cash, whatever it's called. Let's get it on. These haters, these lions, these snakes, these show these bottom bars, get the people, the skrilla, the loot, the guap, whatever it's called. Let's get it on. These haters, these lions, these snakes, these show these bottom bars. Only you know what you've been through. Heart colder than the igloo. Taught to stand on my own 2 feet. That's what men do. If that's my dog, then I'ma hold him down like a friend do. I got.
Right now, this is a rebirth. We are only as strong as our belief in each other.
Are you ready?
Yeah!
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of Garden State IAA basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We can't wait to get a great matchup to kick things off.
Well, a classic matchup with the Newark East Eagles playing host to the Burton. Be a great step towards that goal.
Leads the way for the Hornets. They go against an Eagles team with quite a few new faces, led by senior KJ Day.
And the crowd will be a factor here for the Eagles. This is the type of atmosphere at the high school level. A look now at how the Eagles' starting five will look for this year. Day and Sheffield are in the backcourt with no support at small forward, and in the post you'll have Zadirko and Marceda playing the 4 and the 5 respectively. And the Hornets come in with their usual line. Luan and Dermanenko are in the backcourt. Ramadas and Aslanoglu fill out the 4 and 5 spots. Haven't had an easy time finding wins.
For a while, it seemed you could always count on the Eagles conference. Case lately. Hopefully, Coach Bishop has found the talent his program back to the top.
Now here's Day. And here's Junior outside. The rebound by Porter. Burton with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Back to Levesque. Porter. Right side. Hornets.
Saiu do carinha sozinho.
Seems like Erickson of the Hornets can have the touch at the arc. Sends it in with a nice clean stroke.
Well, the Eagles looking to get some great production from their guard KJ Day this season. Now a senior, he has all the tools to lead the charge and be the spark for this offense.
Marceda down low. Porter defending.
He'll be the first to tell you that's a shot he should convert. The D was not tight on him. And make no mistake, Erickson is the guy who drives this team. He can do it all for them at the 3 spot.
First team foul.
And with Day, he's impressed as a junior. You just love the way he...
He's a pest on the defensive end. Day's versatile enough to fill any role at either guard position when his team has the ball.
And good on the second.
Cannot keep the status quo. They've got to make some changes.
To Marceda, and it's stolen by Porter.
Before shooting, he is red hot out of the gates.
Timeout called by the Eagles.
This, you need to burn a timeout.
Coach was aware and didn't hesitate. Have to do something before the game completely away from you.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And the Hornets and their roster, they aren't scared to play small if they need to.
The rest of the smaller teams overall, but they know how to make up for it with defensive rotation. Don't be fooled. This team is still, albeit a tad undersized.
Returns it to Erickson. Puts up a 3. Sheffield with the rebound. Newark East trailing. Here's Junior. It's rebounded. Vlad Dermanenko on the wing. A 3-pointer off the mark. They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
Nice. Sensing the open man, getting it to him. Day doing a perfect job sharing the wealth.
Now here's Dermanenko. Defense right there. Ball's knocked loose. And it's stolen by... outside. Back to Junior. Field. Junior to the paint. Stolen one.
And one thing with the Hornets this season, a younger starting lineup than most. Only 2 seniors starting for this team.
Well, Danny, their coach put every starting spot up for grabs before the season. Earn their position. Even a sophomore talent their underclassmen have shown.
Now here's Day. And it's stolen by Porter. Outside Luan. Sweet little floater.
From the start of this game, their offense has been firing on all cylinders.
Ooh, tremendous momentum right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Now Junior, right side. Pass to Day. Field. He's guarded by Dermanenko. With the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The Eagles need this from Marceda at center, fighting hard to play strong.
And we've reached the end of the first. The Hornets up on top. The first quarter of the season is in the books as we get going with the second quarter of action between the Eagles and the Hornets.
Well, coming into this season, Coach Bishop a bit on the hot seat. Eagles fans want to see.
And he's got his 4th free throw of the game.
On the court. Shooting for the Hornets.
Mas 36-16.
So far, this quarter, they've been getting to the line and making it count.
Really taking advantage of that charity, and it's helped them build a lead.
Junior. The rebound by Porter.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all.
Well, you look across the stats, it's one of many areas they're winning, and they've secured a large lead.
Junior outside. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Hornets.
He fired with confidence from deep. Just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, but you love that shooter's attitude. Shoot it when he can.
Now here's Derman. Now guarded by Evan.
It does happen, but make sure you learn from it. Don't do it again.
Right side, Luan. Shoots over Day. That one short off the rim. And they're pushing it up. And stolen by Bobby Erickson. Unhindered, going all the way. And he gets hacked. Count the basket and the foul.
Wow, just sheer willpower for Dermanenko, refusing to let the defense stop him on the way up.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for
1 second left. Doesn't go for him. So as we conclude the first half of play, and we'll return right after the halftime break to bring you the third quarter.
KDEAT5, your lights are on.
And the second half of action just getting started here in our coverage of Garden State IAA sports. And you look at the play style of Bobby Erickson, very much a modern wing who can play off the ball or initiate things for this offense as well.
And Erickson might be lined up out on the wing, but he'll do pretty much everything you ask of him in this offense. Coach figured out very quickly this team is at its best when Erickson has the ball in his hands.
And here's outside. Out of bounds, the Hornets will take it.
Just can't afford turnovers like that one.
And here's Burton. They lead by 24. Their margin of this one. Pass to Porter. Here's Derman. Goes back up. Newark East grabs the.
But it hasn't been too big of an issue as his team still leads.
To the inside. And it's Junior missing. And here's Joe Levesque outside. Great D by KJ Day. And it's the Eagles with the ball. Give it up any points here. And it's Junior missing.
0 for 3 coming out of halftime. Slow start.
Pass to Dermanenko. Ramadas outside. 90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Carson, covered by Junior. Ramadas, sit back in. The football star slots in nicely at the small forward position.
Well, you love the upside and what he can bring to this team from out on the wing. He's got a lot of tools at his disposal.
Made 2 of his 3 attempts tonight.
Bradley James. 1 shot.
And here's outside, Evans. Here, outside. The 3 is up. And Eslanagu pulls it down.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse. Defense gave Luan an opening. He wasn't going to pass it up. His quick reflexes help him take full advantage.
On the wing, Junior, defended by Carter. Marceda, that's good.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
It's been all Hornets. 2-second difference. Now Ramadas. He's guarded by Marceda. And the win.
And that's 2 for them tonight. On the whole, they've done a great job taking care of the ball.
Oh, yeah, and that's a big reason why they hold the lead. Their passing and execution offensively.
Christian Sheffield.
On the wing, Junior.
Substitution on the court.
To the left side. It could go. And a foul called on the shot.
First personal foul.
It goes on Vlad Dermanenko. These are his first free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
At the line for Newark East, Junior. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
It's funny to think, not too long ago, Junior wasn't even thinking about basketball. He was focused on football. He made a good call to switch to hoops.
And he can't hit the second one. And at the end of the third, and this one may have already been decided. The blowout. And as we get ready for the
Placement classes are.
And here we go. Fourth quarter getting started here in Newark. It's still anyone's game. And it's the Eagles with the ball.
No doubt the star of this Burton squad is he's a gifted scorer and playmaker. And he's been with the Hornets for quite some time now. And he's
you see his release and you know immediately he's a perfect shooter. He's going to have no problems putting it on the floor as well.
That's true. I mean, Erickson plays bigger than he actually is, and that helps him finish on the inside. Colleges have shown a lot of interest. In him since his breakout performance his sophomore year. He'll most likely be transitioning to shooting guard when he gets to that next level.
So So the second one is also no good, going 0 for 2 there.
Still, yet to make a free throw in this half.
Here's Luan. Pass to Dermanenko. Porter. Now Luan. And Dave Zadirko with the block.
The work ethic of Zadirko on display. Great job hustling and timing the block just right.
Hornets will have it.
Careless mistake. Turnovers like that give coach pairs.
Coming on to the Kelsey.
Well, you have to love the charm of the Newark East. The facility might not be top of the line, but it has
But that's something that's a decade away on the school board's agenda. As you said, this gym just fits with the legacy of the Newark East Eagles. It's now a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after one.
Very steady work overall.
Beat that and get his shot.
They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them off. Change.
Here's go. Great D that time from KJ Day. Looking to line for 2. And Burton is called for the foul.
Junior already understands how to force defenders into awkward spots and draw calls. Intelligent and aggressive at the same time.
And the Hornets making a change here. That one, no good. Quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
He had a couple in the first, but so far unable to get on courts here.
Excellent D there from Bobby Erickson. It's been all Hornets.
Well, seeing Junior out there, you can't help but think of his legendary father, Duke, one of the biggest names in the area.
Day with it. Junior outside. Pass to Brothers. Back to Junior. Just under 2.5 minutes. Final quarter. Misses the layup. And Duke, a star here at Newark, who to have a great run at the collegiate level.
And to call Duke a high school star doesn't even ecstatic to see what Junior can do.
Day. Now here's Erickson. Inside, Kelsey. The basket good off the assist from Bobby Erickson.
Absolutely making the when someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
Zadirko outside. Floats one up. Erickson with the steal. And the ball goes out of play. The Eagles will have it.
Coming onto the floor for your Eagles, Quinn Mason.
Here's Brothers. And the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And with Junior, you don't want to only talk about who his father is, but it's a shadow.
Similarities in the just as talented as his dad was, even if he's a bit raw.
A very one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Nice job on the glass, and they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Dermanenko taking what he sees on the offensive end of the floor. Nice job capitalizing from this area.
Side.
Can switching baskets make that big of a difference? It's thrown him off, and he can't get anything to fall in this half.
Dermonenko outside. He gets that one to fall.
Sometimes there's no denying Dermonenko. Even with the physical defense, he figures out ways to score.
Junior up top. Pass to Brothers. Back to foul called. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his first personal foul.
It goes on Al Kelsey.
4th team foul.
That free throw missing.
At the line for Newark East, Junior. 2 shots.
And the free throw was good.
Productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Dermonenko for 3.
They have to be encouraged about how the team looked on the floor. There are a lot.
Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. I'm Joe Lamy. Hope to see you again for more Garden State.
Yo, hey, who's got skills?
Yo, kid, tough game tonight. Don't worry about that.
Hey, wait up. Wait. Whew. Man, how you doing, man? I'm Archie. Archie Baldwin. Dad and I were teammates.
Yeah, I think you sound familiar, but I don't know. I was a kid when he still playing ball, so.
Boy, he loved you. Talked about you all the time. There was one story about a purple jumper. You had to wear this thing every day.
I'm gon' let it shine. This love light of mine. I'm gon' let it shine, let it shine. Light. Living and grinding, hustling and hey. Let's get the money, the racks, the cash, whatever it's called. Let's get it on. These haters, these lions, these snakes, these. Show these out of bars, get the paper, the skrilla, the loot, the guap, whatever it's called. Let's get it on. These haters, these lions, these snakes, these. Show these out of bars. Only you know what you've been through. Hard coded in the igloo. Taught to stand on my own 2 feet. That's what men do. If that's my dog, then I'ma hold him down like a friend do. I got him homie. I'm finna shake the town with a pencil. Hating on me, where that get you? I always been official. Got a for any who want an issue. I'm just here to get this money. They should turn it up a little. I put these on pause to that money. I continue. Match the gas. clock. Seconds!
it, yeah, yeah.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We have another exciting edition of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We'll be seeing Renfield Foxes play host to the Newark East Eagles.
And at this point in the season, we know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much in a row. It won't be easy to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg, the fantastic guard for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, touch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gym will be rocking in no time. Defend their court against the Eagles. A quick glance at the starting five for the Eagles. Day at point as usual, with Sheffield at the off-guard spot, a pair of seniors at the forward position, with Lack at the 3 and Junior at the 4, with Marceda starting at center. Foxes starting with the group of Lee, Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph make up that forward. And while every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark, one thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game.
And Joe, that's a big, as well as the senior Newark. It's been a special year for this group in large part to their hard work.
Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop.
And Junior gets go.
Taking what the D gives up. Players like him knock down the mid-range J.
Pass. And Robert Andrews gets double teamed. So he
First team.
But you can already tell there's something special about Rosenberg. Explosive in every sense of the word.
And that's good as both that time. And Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area, their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
It's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
Here's Rosenberg with the tip. He hangs in there and cashes in.
I love when Andrews hustles like this. He's being rewarded for not giving up on the play.
Pass to Junior. Return to Sheffield. And here's Day. Junior outside. The 3 ball knocks down the triple.
From there, Junior not afraid to fire away from deep.
Esse cara não marca, velho.
Oh, the accuracy just special. Puts the ball where only this kid can get it.
The Eagles trailing. Pass to Junior. And here in the first, we're about 3 minutes in. Zadirko. Here's Junior.
They care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to...
And Dave's in. Pass to Andrews. Back to Rosenberg. Another shot. Newark East grabs the miss. And with Renfield from the gym to their uniforms, you can usually...
Absolutely. Who would have here? It feels like a country club. And as a result, a lot of potential standout athletes will try and get into Renfield's district just because of how nice the facilities are.
The Foxes with the lead. And the Foxes call time here.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
Here's Andrews. Inside. Gregory can't get it to go.
And there wasn't a ton of congestion in the lane. He could have done better, that's for sure.
And it's Evans missing. So it's Renfield now. Nothing offensively from them yet in this second quarter. Here's Bishop. The putback. The rebound by Dave Zadir. While Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing. Very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you want in a coach.
Newark East substitution.
For those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter here. Baseline try. Renfield misses again. The Eagles with the lead. Pass to Sheffield. Back to Junior. The Eagles with yet another miss.
Man, that's a tough shot. Look at it.
Shot is off. Outside, Day.
2 minutes.
Junior outside. Returns to Day. On the wing, Junior. The three is up. It's rebounded by Andrews.
Pelo amor de Deus.
Look at all.
They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Time.
Block.
I love when Marcelo leverages his reach and height on D, able to cleanly deny the shot attempt.
Fox is ball.
Closing in now on 4 minutes played.
Start for the season for the Eagles. You can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
The win helps, but this team knows they have a great roster with the addition of Junior. He's made everyone else better around him. The attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last. Gets himself an easy assist, beating the wide open man.
Shot's good by Gregory.
Inside to get a good look at the rim.
And it's the Eagles with the ball. Their defense just allowed 4 points.
Fearing the contact.
Porra, tremendo, velho.
His first free throws of the game. That one is off.
Atrapalha quase, né?
And the second free throw is good.
Junior overcome a lot of adversity. As a young man, losing his father, getting a late start. Talent.
James Marcedo with the block. And he's got his first free throw of the night right here.
4th team foul. Shooting for the Foxes.
And he knocks down the.
And with Junior, it's easy to see the natural athletic ability that he possesses. He was a great football player, and that fluidity translates to the hardwood well for him.
Andrews misses. Here's Sheffield. Nice shot from the wing.
No hesitation from Sheffield. Shots like these help him get into a rhythm on offense.
Athleticism, he's pretty much having to learn the nuances of basketball on the fly.
Well, he's played ball before, no doubt about that. But playing organized ball is a completely different beast. Suffice to say, Junior's done an
The Foxes will retain possession.
Still Fox's ball.
Shot is off. Now here's Junior. Tight defense on him. Fox.
Isso, velho.
And the foul called on Junior. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Foxes will retain possession.
Turnovers like that give coaches gray hair.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. And with Rosenberg, he owns a very
easy, doesn't it? One of the best shooters in the state, and it's hard to believe that he's just a sophomore.
Here's Rosenberg.
0-4 to start the second half. They're getting restless.
Again, the Foxes. From deep. Robert Andrews with the rebound.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass can compensate for a lot of deficiencies. The work ethic of Zadirko on display. Great job hustling and timing the block just right.
Here's Sheffield, back to Junior. For the basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but someone is going to get an earful from coach for leaving him that wide open.
Pass to Rosenberg. Bishop. And it's out of bounds to the Fox as Renfield retains possession. The Eagles making a switch here.
Onto the floor for the Eagles. Doug Evans.
This team, Robert Andrews, who his teammates call Big Bobby Andrews, is a looming presence for them in the paint.
And even though he's a high schooler, a lot of fans will describe Andrews as having man strength. He's just very difficult to move or get an edge on with his deceptive brawn.
A lid on the hoop for him this quarter. He still hasn't gotten one to fall.
Day covered by Lee. And here's Junior outside.
Even though he's little compared to the big men on the floor, he's done some tall work on the boards.
They're having trouble creating any.
You can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
The Eagles making a switch here.
Checking in for your Foxes, Dustin Joseph.
The Eagles with the lead. Pass to Junior. With it. Here's Junior. It's rebounded by Renfield.
He's having a quarter offensively.
Despite that, he's aggressively looking for his shot.
Back. Lee. Outside, Ducey. Pass to Andrews. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke, one of the largest figures in Newark hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game. He's on the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact. His finishing ability leaves a lot to be desired. He needs to take it to the hoop with conviction. Just can't buy a basket, trying to get back on track somehow.
Or he could pass the ball. I mean, that's a thought.
That one drops for 2.
Yeah, leaves agility to the contact. Manages to get to his shot and finish strong.
Defending. Kicks it out to Bryson. Junior. Got a piece of it. Lee with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Grace. The teardrop falls in.
Showing the feel he has for the game. Lee, nice work realizing one of his guys is open.
Mason outside. To the middle. Here's Junior. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
First team foul.
He's off on the first. Both teams will make a substitution. So he comes up empty, missing both. The Foxes with the lead. Here's Grace.
Well, their inability to clog the lane has led to some easy looks.
Sometimes these body blows will wear you down defensively. We'll see if they can regain the energy later in the game.
Mason, defended by Joseph. Junior, and misses off the right side of the rim. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we still got a close. The Foxes are up. They're up by 3, and as soon as we return, we'll bring. Well, the fourth quarter getting going here. Great matchup so far between the and the Eagles will go for a different. Eagles with the ball. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game.
One of the many reasons Junior's teammates appreciate him. He's an unselfish player who likes setting his guys up well.
Layup. Feel there. Rosenberg takes pride in delivering big-time baskets for his squad.
This team, and he's only a sophomore. Connor Rosenberg expected to do big things for the Foxes this year and the next 2 after.
And here's Junior outside, and it's Marcedo with the foul. That's his third. And with the final whistle sounding, that'll do field as their season of surprise continues.
And once again, you can see the impact that Junior has had on the court. Just how different this team is with him in the lineup.
And Rosenberg did just about everything he could to make this game as tough as possible. But Newark East got the better of them. They're looking like one of the tougher teams in the division now.
Indeed they are. That'll do it for our broadcast. On behalf of Drake and Danny, I'm Joe Lamy.
Hey.
Como é isso?
Ay.
Yeah. This time I'm working with this kid.
That's Junior. Me dá meu braço.
She said you better go over here and give her a hug. She remembers when you were a baby.
Oh, yeah. Nice to meet you.
Man, wasting my time. Make your move when you got it. You got the angle. Take the step. Commit.
You got me. Fine.
Wasting my time. I got you. That's what you got to say?
What do you expect me to say?
Stop putting in the work. Put in the work, Junior.
Trying to.
He thought the money make you happy, it don't make you different. I started to see that myself when I got a couple million. Rolled through the mud, I can't lie, I seen too much real outside there. I told my brother had some patience in your day. Now he's sitting in the he ain't got no. You can't walk inside my shoes like a sneaker come. I overcome obstacles and they still come. I was trying to make a way out like it was my first day out. Remember my first day out, now I got M's in the account. I got
some in the south. These streets by my side, you don't want with her. I felt so stuck in my life, I had to. If I hurt your feelings, I'm sorry, I don't apologize. My penthouse got a bird's view through eyes. I got Porsche with the frog guy. Got a handcrafted JJ with a palm pilot. All this money on my mind, I taught it the body, yeah, yeah. I got a grab dope, brand new white Rolls Royce and that match to toes. I was out fucking, I ain't have a choice, I ain't even had no clothes. I put my wrist inside the freezer, watch the paddock froze. Think about the time when we was 10, we was hopping fences. I was staying inside the trench. I keep it for you and you, I know the ops intention. Back in Genesis, I was OT. She got a streets by my side, you don't want with her. I felt so stuck in my life, I had to. If I hurt your feelings, I'm sorry, I don't apologize. My penthouse got a bird's view through eyes. I got Porsche with the frog guy. Got a handcrafted JJ with a palm pilot. All this money on my mind, I taught it body, yeah, yeah.
Crack the code to the safe. Hard to hear you when my mind's on 20 mil. Crack the code to the safe. Rolling out a chance on the heist. I'm solid as gold. Yeah, it's kinda tough to make me fold. Make me fold. Can't make me fold. I'm solid as gold. Yeah, it's kinda tough to make me fold. Hard to hear you when my mind's on 20 mil. Crack the code to the safe. Rolling out a chance on the heist. I'm solid as gold. Yeah, it's kinda tough to make me fold. Make me fold. Can't make me fold. I'm solid as gold. Yeah, it's kinda tough to make me fold.
Call me Mr. 20 mil, cause that's how I feel. Don't gotta rock designer clothes, boy, to get them. They be running like a heel, cause I keep it real, but still can't hear a thing. I'm trying to put these VVS's in my chains, trying to put these citrines on my rings. Tanzanite, smoky chords, handles all the vibes. Yeah, whoa, boy, I see it in your eye. Got us lazy, they ain't trying to pay it. I'm the best, emotionally, they wearing cause my words hitting through their chest. This you can't step on, you need some stronger Teflon. I deserve it cause I earned it cause I deserve it. Only man living with a purpose. Take the lead and turn the kings and queens to them gods. Service fee of 20 million after million, y'all.
Hard to hear you when my mind's on 20 mil. Crack the code to the safe. Rolling out a chance on the heist. I'm solid as gold. Kinda tough to make me fold. Make me fold. Can't make me fold.
Nah.
I'm solid as gold. Yeah, it's kinda tough to make me fold.
Got me feeling like a dog when I sing the song. I can almost taste the cake, man, I can't wait. It's like every time that I write, me and spirit take flight, connect and create light. Just like Khaled said, boy, that's a major key. So now you ain't gon' Tesla me.
Hello and welcome to another IAA Hoops. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Tonight, the Newark East Eagles are going up against the North High Dragons. And the Eagles look to make something happen. And that pass is airmailed and thrown out of bounds.
Oh, that can't feel good. The Eagles look really sloppy here early. This could be a long night for them.
And he controls it up top. Backdoor cut, easy look, and he missed it. How'd that not go in?
Devastating miss right there. The Eagles can't get anything good.
And the ball's knocked loose. Here the Dragons go the other way. A 2-on-1, and they'll finish with easy bucket.
Newark just looks lost, Joe, without Junior in the lineup.
And the first half now in the books. Dragons are out in. And we send it to halftime now. Back with the third quarter right after.
All right, you guys, come on, let's huddle up. Let's huddle up. Bring it in.
Cama, velho.
Well, this season, Junior has been playing in the shadow of his dad. Duke was just a huge figure in the basketball community of this area.
After his pass, Junior's story is one that you could see in a documentary one day.
Out of bounds, it'll be Dragon's ball.
That right there, an inexcusable turnover.
With possession here. Back to Williams. Poked away. And here's the fast break. Good for Junior.
High IQ basketball from Sheffield. He gets himself an easy assist by feeding the wide open man.
To the middle. Played in with a nice.
Is a great example.
Outside Day. And here's Junior outside. And Junior can't connect there. The knee could still be an issue.
A few more boards could make this one close.
Makes all the difference in a game like this. Boxing out being one of them.
Coral, he's going. You know they're going to change their approach.
I'd expect heavily on Junior the rest of the way. They brought him back for a reason. They know how stagnant their offense can be when he's not on the floor.
Outside, it's Williams. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half. To the paint.
Their ball movement is every back. It seems like.
Well, the last 3 buckets have, and these guys are in total unison right now.
And still bothering him.
One making 4 shots since the break. Let's see if they can turn that around.
They keep finding ways to pad their lead, and it just continues to grow.
Parts of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Junior. Down. Marceta. Yeah. Junior picking up the assist.
Using his large pass, very tough defense. He uses his power well to get to his shot.
And he just won.
Hawkins defending. Hawkins can't hit it.
Just stay close to him. That was all the defender had to do right there.
Shoots the 3. Junior just can't seem to get anything going right now, and you can just drop Jones.
Can't let Jones get the positioning he wants, because when you do, he's capable of hammering it home.
They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
Mason, left side. Indra, pass to Junior. And you can tell that Junior's just fighting through it right now. Very hard for him.
I agree, absolutely. You wonder if it was the right move for him to step on the floor in this one. The concern is that he could injure his leg further by continuing to play on it.
And with the injury Junior is trying to play through, I believe he picked it up at the end of last game.
Yeah, it seemed like an innocuous play where he felt a strange sensation in his knee. Unfortunately, it just hasn't gone away and nagged him since.
Right wing. Here's Gibson. It's hauled in by the Eagles. And with the way that Junior has burst onto the scene, there's some talk going around that he's going to get offers to play at the next level.
And he's got such raw talent. There's no doubt about that. But every college can see the ceiling Junior has and wants to get him into their program. He'll have a lot of options to choose from by the time he ends high school.
That free throw missing.
Like a lot of players from Newark, Junior plays with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He's out to prove there's just as much talent in North Jersey as there is across the river in New York.
And he sinks the second. Smooth sailing for North High. Inside, Gibson, and it's blocked.
For Kennedy, hustle is the difference maker on defense. He wears the shooter down and takes a bite out of his shot.
Here's Gibson. It's hauled in by Mason. The Eagles now on offense. Junior, he's guarded by Jones. Mason, right side, over Gibson. Shot's good by Mason.
One of the many reasons Junior's teammates appreciate him. He's an unselfish player who likes setting his guys up well.
And here's Eric Dillard outside. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Dragons are out in front. They lead by 18. Well, the fourth quarter getting started, and even with the return of Junior, the Dragons enjoying a big lead here. What can the Eagles do to get back in this one?
It's a great question, and it's going to take them getting...
Now into the lineup for Newark East, Thomas Brothers, James Zdirko.
And the Dragons with possession here. 16-point lead.
Substitution on the court.
It's stolen by Indra. And here they come. Here's Kennedy. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Kennedy willing the shot in, not letting the D shake his focus. Scouts like seeing this kind of toughness.
And the free throw, no good. And the Dragons with possession here. Outside, Gibson. North High, no good that time.
Just can't buy a basket, trying to get back on track somehow.
Or he could pass the ball more. I mean, that's a thought.
Not fearing the contact. This is Junior's mentality. He welcomes aggressive defense on the way up.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for Newark East, Junior.
Good on the second free throw.
Not as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Now here's Hotkins. He's guarded tight. Gibson. Back to Hotkins. Swings it to Gibson. Banked in off the glass.
Hey, might as well attack a few more points on in the lead, I suppose. This is going to be a dominant win for them.
Yeah, dominant is the word for it. This one was as one-sided as they get.
On the wing, Junior. He's guarded by Jones. Junior, again with the miss there. Junior really struggling to play to his normal standards. Outside Jones. Final buzzer sounds, and that'll do it. Dragons are able to maintain the lead they built at halftime and get a big win for the school here in Newark.
Yeah, the Eagles did everything they could to make it interesting. I mean, Junior gave them a spark, but in the end, the hole they dug in the first half was just too deep.
And it just goes to show that it takes 4 quarters of excellent play to win a game. North High were the better team start to finish, and they buried the Eagles in that first half.
And that'll be it for us here in Newark. For Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, I'm Joe Lamy. We hope to see you again for our next presentation of Garden State IAA Sports.
All right, man.
Hey, that was hero stuff. Even in the loss, you're
Crack the code to the safe. you when my mind's on 20 mil. Crack the code to the safe. Rolling out a chance on the
Woo! Woo! Recruiters everywhere. Oh, my man, Jimmy, he even got big Liz up there. Evan, Chuck, a couple of heavy hitters in the NBA even getting an early look. Man, it's all happening, Junior. How do you feel?
No. This room's for players and coaches only. Out.
Oh, it's okay, Coach. He's with
I
me.
know exactly who he is.
Out! Hey, come on now, don't hold back. Tell me how you really
This
feel.
is funny to you?
No, it's not. But it's your show, right, Henry?
Yeah. What's he gonna owe you after all this?
Nothing. Nothing at all, Coach. Have a great game, Junior.
Thanks, Sarge.
It's all up to you now. Go get him.
So as I was telling you,
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Barclays Center. We're here for the final game in the Battle of Brooklyn. I'm Joe Lamy. Alongside me are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Great matchup in this one between Louisiana Northeast and Newark East.
Sure is, Joe. Both teams have looked impressive lately, but you'd have to be a fool to think this isn't.
Kita.
They're led by country.
The depth and talent of the Civic
Machucado, hein?
all season long. Surprise star in junior.
Scouts will be tuned in for this one as the Battle of Brooklyn is starting with. Day, the captain, plays. Sheffield is the two beside him. Rising star Junior slots in at small forward, and down low at the 4 and the 5 is Zadirko and Marcel. In the backcourt for the Cats is the playmaker Davidson at the 1 and Splitter at the off-guard spot. The star is the small forward. Then down low you have Edwards and Fresh to round out the starting 5.
Vai nada, tio.
A great setting for a great finale to the Battle of Brooklyn.
It's so exciting, guys. You got the top teams from around the country, and you know they want to use the best facility available. It's a dream come true for many of these players to play on an NBA court in a world-class arena.
Now here's Splitter. Clock at 6. Black with it. And stolen by Edwards. Now side Cobb. Pass to Davidson. And so, just over a minute and a half played here.
Passou sozinho.
Look off on that!
To the rack.
How about a little bit of trivia? You talk to Hendrix Cobb, and he'll tell you a major figure in the development of his game was Duke, the father of Junior on the Eagles.
Yeah, Duke coached Cobb when he was coming up and still living out the late Duke for his development. You could see the precision in Cobb's game that Duke certainly played a part in.
And here they come.
They're still warming up.
Pass to Junior. Takes the 3.
Vai, rebote. Que pariu. Tá. Volta já. 4.
And the Civic Cats miss again. And at the end of one.
Tempo 6-4, hein? Jogo duro.
And welcome back as we get the second quarter going in the Battle of Brooklyn. Playing.
A lot of seniors who have seen everything the program has thrown their way.
Here's Junior, and they're unable to get the tying basket there. And it's the Civic Cats with the ball. Here's Splitter. Newark East grabs the miss. And thinking about the Civic Cats bench, guys like Sapita, Tillman, and Wang, not very talented, but they're experienced.
I agree. Certainly they're the last guys you expect to do any real damage out on the floor, but they're really not known for their school. But that leadership, that experience that they provide, that secures their spot on this team.
And he gets contact and a whistle on the shot.
2-4-2.
Ball. 4-point game. Here's Junior. And Junior looking a bit winded out there.
Win boards and finish the play strong.
Ball's knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Louisiana will retain. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute of play. Pass to Fred. Pulls up from the top of the key. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
And for the Eagles, they're technically the away team in this game, even though it's being played right in their
Long, too. They knew they'd have the crowd support most of the way, and they've earned it with their...
And you wonder if his knee is the issue, guys.
He might not be making a big deal or show out of it, but the
first one falls. And he throws.
Part of why they're winning, attacking it every turn.
Returns today. Seda. Here's Junior. And the foul. That's
gotta be pick up third.
Timeout called by the Eagles.
They're committing an awful lot of fouls. Parade at the foul line and create foul problems.
Defended by Fresh. 6 on the shot clock. Marceda can't get it to go. Well, you look at the talent on this Louisiana Northeast team, easy to see why they're the top team in the nation.
It goes beyond stars, depth, and multiple students that will be getting offers from powerhouse schools. Credit the program they've built down there, as this is a premier high school basketball team.
On the wing, Junior. 4-3.
And he cannot wait for this.
Seems like nothing is bouncing his way, no matter what he tries.
Junior to the wing side. Here's Day. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Benjamin Davidson.
That's the risk you run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
These are his first free throws of. And the first one dropped. The Civet Cats leading. Cobb. Back to Davidson. Pass to Edwards. Junior grabs the miss. For the Cats, this is more than just a road game for them. These young men are dealing with the first taste of play after traveling across the country.
Yeah, that should be a big advantage for the Eagles, Joe. They'll want to do whatever they can, keep their foot on the gas pedal, and keep the tempo of this game up. Hopefully, that should even out the talent advantage that the Civet Cats have on paper.
Well, Cobb knows how important versatility is to scouts. Always ready to show he can shoot from range. Not fearing the contact. This is Junior. He welcomes aggressive defense on the way up.
We'll see.
He's missing both. And even though he's out there and playing, Junior just doesn't seem like he's his usual self.
I would guess that he just doesn't have the same endurance as he normally does. I mean, he's moving fine, but everything seems to be a bit tougher for him tonight.
Black. Pure from three-point range.
I like that Junior is always paying attention. He sees opportunity forming, and he moves the ball to the open man.
Here's Cobb. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Contact there. It goes on James Marceda. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. That one's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And one of the most gifted athletes on this team is Benny Davidson. He's a tremendous leader on the floor who just
and it's the Civet Cats with the ball. Splitter outside. And the Civet Cats miss again. And with Davidson, another highly ranked recruit, he just makes everyone better out there.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's a lot of De'Aaron Fox with the ball in his hands, doesn't he? I mean, he's got that explosiveness.
Let's see.
And finish with that exclamation point. Some of the shots that he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing force.
And the shot goes in.
The senior point guard Davidson. Awesome job. And making the defense pay.
Outside, Evans. Junior. This one for 3. Another miss by Junior. Davidson, guarded by Day. And that one's good.
Inside, Mushi's physicality, letting him muscle his way right to the shot. Scouts must be impressed by his athleticism.
And the Eagles will call time here.
But coach
Passing.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Junior. Marceda. He's covered by Edwards. Teddy Edwards gets the block.
Blocked by Edwards, using all of his 6'7" reach to just suffocate the shot.
And with Cobb playing back in Brooklyn, a bit of a homecoming for him, guys.
Yeah, definitely. He spent his early years playing in Newark, right down the road from this facility, actually. And at age 12, his parents moved to Louisiana, and that's really where his basketball career took off.
At Cobb's size, defenders have a really hard time creating solid coverage. He's already accustomed to shooting through fouls.
First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Cats making a change here.
Hendricks Cobb at the line for 2.
And so he makes both at the line that time. A little over a minute into the fourth quarter. They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
Junior, defended by Fresh, looking to get going. Louisiana with the board. Right side, Cobb. Second chance shot. And the layup by Fresh.
The size of Fresh helps on the offensive glass, especially when he gets the positioning that he wants.
Pass to Junior. Now Zadirko. Now here's Lack. Down low. Here's Junior. The big shot, no good. And only one injury to report for the Eagles in this one. Junior's still not at full strength.
The team was hoping that Junior's knee would have been fully healed by now, but it just hasn't recovered the way they wanted. He'll be available for them, but he isn't close to 100%. He might even be on a minutes restriction.
Pass to Junior. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through now.
Ever since halftime, he's been ice cold. Very little going his way out there.
Here's Splitter. Up top, Davidson. Defended by Lack. Day. They grab their own miss. Zadirko gets the bucket.
Look how the Eagles rely on Zadirko. He always gives 110% on offense to keep the play alive and ensure they score.
And here is Davidson. Outside Cobb. From down in the low post, it goes.
That is not an easy shot with that much contact. But Cobb, he's a determined scorer and refuses to be denied.
Pass to Junior. Shot from 12. And the foul is called as he misses. He'll go to the line for 2 shots.
And without a doubt, Hendrix Cobb, the #1 recruit in the nation. We're seeing him tonight. A lot of eyes will be on him during this contest.
And with Cobb, the #1 prospect from this class, without a doubt. He's still undecided on where he's going to school, guys.
Yeah, and it's not from a lack of offers. Many major schools have reached out to him already. Cobb knows, though, he has all the power and will make his decision when he's good and ready.
Not as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now for this fourth quarter of play. Now here's Wang. Tight defense on him. 5 on the clock. Here's Bean. He's money on the shot.
Nice job getting down low for the easy shot.
And here are the Eagles now. Junior outside. The rebound by Wang. Zach Timmerman on the wing. Indra defending. Pass to Bean. Over Evans. And it's Louisiana with another.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
Junior inside. He's guarded by Wang.
Really good job by Indra. He's spotting the wide open man, sends him the ball. There's no hesitation there. He's developing such solid reflexes.
Now Porter. And that'll do it. The Louisiana Northeast Civic Cats have won the Battle of Brooklyn. The top team in the nation looks the part as they took down several teams to come away with the invitational title.
Just exceptional. When you look at the talent that the Civic Cats have on their roster, it seems overwhelming this was going to be the case. The Eagles put up a fight, but Cobb and the rest of the Civic Cats were just too much for them.
And when it comes down to it, the Civic Cats were supposed to win this. That's the level of success they expect. The talent they have makes anything short of winning.
I mean, what can I say?
How about admitting that I'm better than you? Now, that would be a good start.
I'm not going that far. Hey, you got me this time.
Hey, listen, man. You showed something to these scouts tonight. I know it. There will be others.
Let's celebrate with your teammates, man.
Man, this is it. College. The atmosphere, the tradition, the coaching. It's nothing like it, Junior. It's a good time to get to know who you are, too. You made the right choice, Junior. Let's get you on a call with Coach. I know he's going to be thrilled. I'm going to be keeping an eye. Ready to declare for the draft? Just hit me up.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Moving into a bigger world now, Junior. Think you ready?
Oh, no doubt, man. Let's go get it.
Hard to hear you. 20
Living and grinding, hustling and... Hey.
All right, y'all. Huddle up, y'all.
Será que esse time é melhor?
Who's watching? Screen!
Passou o Júnior. Daqui a pouco eu vou pro banco, hein? Não acerta. Falando muito dedo. Esse cara faz todas, mano. É time contra time. Ai, que inferno. Nossa, tem que parar uma cestinha. Pula um rebote ainda, tá 4 deles embaixo, difícil. isso, velho. Incrível. Ferra completamente. Fazem todas. Olha pra arremessar, inferno. Para, papá. Olha. Jogador bem meia boca.
Crack the code to the safe.
Boom! Okay, you know, that boom feels like a little much. You win. And maybe winning should feel like less of an event.
Every time feels first time. Boom!
Yo, y'all up for some doubles? Absolutely no, I'm not good at this game.
Yeah, let's go. I'm always ready to take down a peg.
Welcome everyone to our presentation of college basketball brought to you by 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Oklahoma Sooners as they go up against the West Virginia Mountaineers. Here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Forrest Hunt. Looking forward to a hard in this one.
Well, you know, that's the beauty of college basketball in my mind. These players have so much youthful exuberance. They can go all out for every game of the season. And because the season's not as long, that plays into it as well.
Yeah, the stamina of a lot of these younger guys can seem bottomless.
That's it.
Red Thompson, not a major recruit by most listings, but he for this team.
A nice shot by Harden.
Showing lead a defense. Junior, fantastic pass.
Evans up top. Back to Barrett. Pass to Bailey.
Pega. Isso.
And
Bora.
That's the scouting report, but which freshman players aren't like that?
You know, the coaching staff sees something in them, and they might be on to something here.
Second chance shot, and Evans lays it up and in.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now?
Pearson outside. Back to Stevenson. Tries again.
shooting.
You guys, known more for their football program, of course, to love all sports.
You know, the football program has a more storied past. But you know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Junior outside. The 3. Vincent pulls it in.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Evans gets the bucket.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pass to Junior. Stolen by Vincent. And they're running, pushing it up.
Nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
West Virginia in the lead. Thompson outside. Pearson.
Why is he? Hey.
And the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. This is his second attempt at the line tonight. And that one misses.
You know, there have not been a lot of pros come out of Oklahoma, but the ones that have made a mark on the league because they typically
stolen. Now Norris to the middle. Here's Underwood, and good coming on the assist from Norris. Well, and as you said, the current Sooners in the NBA were all forces of nature when they were in college.
Blake Griffin, Trae Young, and Buddy Hield, each of them either winning or considered for National Player of the Year. Not a bad representation in the NBA.
Fast break, here we go. Great D that time from West. And here we go. It's Weaver. First shot, first basket. Blocks fast. Now here's Barrett. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
With it, and it's Junior on the shot. And he'll shoot two. And there's the whistle. Foul on the Oklahoma Sooners. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And he sinks the second.
You know, it's not a big basketball factory when it comes to players joining the NBA from West Virginia, but they do have some representation from their alumni base.
And all time, you have some big names on the list. But in the last few years, it's sparse. Still, this team remains competitive without having NBA-level talent.
Back to Barrett. Stolen.
Nossa, mano.
And here's Barrett. He makes his first shot of the game.
Some defensive downs are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
And the foul called on Junior. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in single bonus, so they'll have the 1-and-1 chance now at the line. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the Mountaineers with possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. Junior no good. Oklahoma trailing.
Well, the West Virginia team has seen some improvement the last few years. Several strong seasons in a row. They were right in line for a high seed before the virus canceled the tournament.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Pass to Junior. And with the Mountaineers, they've had some great recruiting classes.
Boy, this team is improving, and the future is really bright. I think they've got a great coach in place, and there's a lot of excitement around the program.
Thompson with the ball. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Junior from deep. Another miss by Junior.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And Barrett slams it in.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
And it's Junior missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
That gives them the lead.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
The Mountaineers trail.
And, you know, this Oklahoma Sooners basketball program really came into prominence, I think, in the late 80s. That's the first time they were a big name on the modern national stage.
And in 1988, the Sooners were runners-up in the title game. That team featured a handful of future pro players. Oklahoma's still looking for that first championship.
Junior up top, looking to end the drought. Here's Paul. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two here. And this is his second trip to the free throw line. A nice job nailing the first of the 1-and-1. Here's Vincent. Outside Barrett. Conley. Pass to Vincent. To the inside. Bailey. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And here are the Mountaineers now. It's a one-point game. Down low. Pulls up from 12. Junior no good. Here's Bailey. Let's go from three. Junior grabs the miss. Well, this marks the first contest with the school for Junior. He hasn't been playing organized ball for too long, but he has learned very quickly.
Hey, there's no denying it. He's a bit raw, without question, but the coaching staff thinks he'll improve rapidly. The athleticism and skill, evident and obvious, just a matter of time before he smooths it out. You got to remember now, he only played 1 year in high school.
Good chance here for Barrett. It's rebounded by West Virginia.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And the ball out of play. The Mountaineers will have it. West Virginia in the lead. Here's Junior. Yes! Great play by Pearson to set it up.
Boy, Pearson getting the pass to the open teammate. Really easy that time. And that's just bad D.
Basket's good.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Shot's good by Thompson.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Pass to Barrett. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Stevenson.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
You guys, West Virginia, they've come alive in the last few seasons. Also, they went through a change of conferences not too long ago.
For so long, the Mountaineers were playing in a conference on the East Coast. Now they are facing off against teams like Oklahoma and Texas Tech. A lot more travel time involved from West Virginia, but so far they've held up pretty good. 8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
On up the court, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. These are his first free throws of the game. And the free throw. Here's Norris. Underwood. Davidson outside. Pass to Wong. Here's Conley. Covered by Junior. Clock at 6. Now here's Norris. Conley. Covered by Junior. Kept alive. And the shot is good.
Just the shot they wanted. Point blank range. And you know, the freshman from Newark, they call him Junior. He was a football player for a few years, but then switched to basketball his senior year in high school. Getting an invite to play with this program seems like a good switch for him.
Here's West Virginia. They trail by 11. Pass to Junior. Now West. Back to Junior. Launches it. The rebound by Underwood. And you see the talent that Junior already has. It makes you wonder why he didn't switch from football sooner.
And you can't ignore the strength that Junior shows on the court. The nuance of the game will just come with time. But this program sees something in him and feels he could be a blue chip prospect.
Back to Davidson. And there's the rejection. Now West. Junior high post. They need this. That shot, no good. Underwood with the defensive effort. Here's Norris. Pass to Davidson. That shot off. And the Mountaineers going the other way now. Now here's Junior. And he gets it to go. And you guys, Junior being named a starter for this team right off the bat. Did that catch you off guard, or did you see that coming?
Well, there isn't a doubt that Junior will be great eventually. There's an argument to be made that he should have been eased into big minutes, but Coach trusted the impact that Junior has on the floor from the get-go.
Davidson, covered by Junior. Back to Davidson.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Inside, Junior. And it's going to be 2 free throws, drawing the contact on the shot. It's on Davidson.
Well, you can see Junior's grit right there. His willingness to get physical, meet the contact, and draw fouls. That bodes well for his future and actually bodes well for the present, too.
Taking the 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
And guys, we're seeing Junior develop right before our eyes. With every game he plays, he's maturing more and more. A lot of the skills that take years for most players to master seem to come naturally for him.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Evans. Bailey. Davidson. Covered by Junior. And stolen by Junior. It's 2-on-1. Given how players come and go from college teams, the only real consistency we get year to year are the coaches.
Well, you know, that and the mascots. But absolutely, for a lot of these teams, coach is kind of the de facto star. And given how rapidly the lineups change, it's really a unique challenge to succeed as a coach at this level because of all the roster turnover every couple of years.
I have to agree with that. You're constantly reshaping your approach in reaction to your latest recruits and losses. It's an impressive balancing act they have to pull off.
Those free throws edge them a little closer. A couple of stops on defense, and they might not be down for long.
Here's Conley. The short one's on the money.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Junior outside. Stevenson inside. He's covered by Evans. And the shot goes in.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Conley, no good. West Virginia trailing here. Here's Thompson. Good. And the assist goes to Junior.
Big time delivery that time from Thompson. On a team with a lot of quality options, they love knowing that Thompson can go get them a bucket when they need it too.
Pass to Bailey. And here's Barrett. Fires for three. Good for another field goal. Number 5 of the night. He's shooting 50%. You know, one thing that makes these games so compelling is the influx of new play styles. Some of these players could be the prototype of what's to come for the NBA.
Well, these players all bring to the court the latest ideas and techniques, stuff they picked up online or in games with friends, and they're less of
essa bosta de o pau, mano.
afraid to try.
Now here's Pearson. Junior, right side. Looking to end his cold spell. So it's the Sooners winning this one easily.
Ugly loss for Junior. He really struggled.
Need him to play better. If I know him, and I think I do, he'll use this loss as motivation, get in the gym and come back ready to make amends next time out.
And that'll do it. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. So long.
All right, that's not a good start. Junior, when we don't win, pressure ratchets up and questions start to creep in.
What do you mean?
From the media, from the fans, and most importantly, from the guys in this locker room. Respect is earned, and our coaching staff is expecting you to become.
Yeah, I get it, Coach, no question. There was one loss.
I'm saying you want to play on a higher basketball.
Crack the code to the safe. Hard to hear you when my mind's on 20 mil. Crack the code to the safe. Rolling out a chance on the ice. I'm solid as gold. Yeah, it's kinda tough to make me fold. Make me fold. Can't make me fold. I'm solid as gold. Yeah, it's kinda tough to make me fold. Hard to hear you when my mind's on 20 mil. Crack the code to the safe. Rolling out a chance on the ice. I'm solid as gold. Yeah, it's kinda tough to make me fold. Make me fold. Can't make me fold. I'm solid as gold. Yeah, it's kinda tough to make me fold.
Call me Mr. 20 mil, cause that's how I feel. Don't gotta rock designer clothes, boy, to get them. They be running like a heel.